Good evening, good evening, good evening. My name is Dr. Frank Marshall. I want to just come to you this evening and just do a testimony on a brother that I just met, I guess probably about a month ago. I met this brother in Charlotte, North Carolina. I met him about a month ago. Awesome brother, outstanding brother, and I thank God for this brother. And I went to this conference, man, in a PNC, and the money that I spent well worth it by just meeting this brother right here. Outstanding brother. So he and I met, man, and we started talking, and just right off, I fell in love with this brother. We had a kindred spirit, and I seen myself in this brother. He's a giver, so am I. No sooner I met him, I guess we must have talked for about 2 or 3 minutes. He said, brother, he said, I want to give you my book. So he got his book and signed it. He went running to the back somewhere. I don't know where he went. He went and got the book, and he came back, and he signed it for me and gave it to me, man. And I've been reading it ever since. An outstanding book. So if you doesn't have this book right here, it's the Look Again Finance Challenge. Because as we all know, each and everybody are dealing with finance challenges right now. And so, like, if you're anything like me, growing up as a little boy, I wasn't taught finance. And so as I gotten older and I understand and I realized the importance of finance. And so I had to look again. I had to look again, and learn about finance, because you all know we can't do anything without finance. Finance have a lot to do with where you live, has a lot to do with your education, where you go to school at, have a lot to do with whether you get the right medical care or not. And have a lot to do with what we consume in our body, because when you go to the grocery store, you don't have no phone. You look for the cheap stuff. And so if you got money, you look for the good stuff. You shop around on the outside. And so this is what this book right here does. It helps you to look again and look at your finances and seeing where you need help at. And one thing in particular in here, one chapter rather, in here he talks about Pharaoh plus the promise. And the Pharaoh, Pharaoh represent bondage. Pharaoh represent slavery. Pharaoh represent brainwashing. Pharaoh represent limited access to information. And the promised land represents the land that flows with milk and honey. And it represents access to information, and it represents access to opportunity and empowerment and collaboration, just like this brother and I did. And it goes on and on. So I just want to come and tell you, man, if you haven't met this brother, Michael Mumphrey, you need to meet this brother. And if anyone out there have a podcast or anything, bring him on. Invite him on your broadcast and let him speak to your audience. I brought him on my broadcast, and my audience just loved him. And he's real passionate about what he does. He got good character. He loves peoples. And I don't see this brother trying to pull the wool over no one's eyes. I mean, he speaks from his heart. And them the kind of people that you want in your life, speaking into your life. So if you don't know Michael Mumphrey, so reach out to this brother. His name, Michael Mumphrey, the Look Again Finance Channel. And I'm sure you probably can get this book. Look, you can Google him, what have you. But if not, give me a call. You give me a call, and I can hook you up with this brother. So outstanding brother. So reach out to Michael Mumphrey and bring him on your broadcast and let him speak to your audience. I guarantee you, you will not regret it. Because as we all know, life is all about relationship. Life is all about money. Life is all about, doing better in the future than you did in your past. So that's why I say you have to look again. So with that being said, I'm out. And my name is Dr. Frank Marshall, speaking right from my heart. All right, peace.